Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sushant Just Wise. Today we are at a new topic, the initiative, and we are starting with this series of initiative. What is an initiative? Let us try to understand. It is that phase of the game where a side is slightly more developed than his opponent and he is trying to convert his advantage into an attack. So it's a transition phase where we are trying to force the moves and the opponent will have to comply to our moves. So it is a very short span of the game where if we are not able to act quickly or actively, we will lose the chance. Initially, I will try to take examples which are slightly less complicated and opening situations so that they are not very complex in nature. Of course, the positions are not very easy as well. This is the position with white to play. The last move is NB4 and this has come from a Taiwanese Sicilian. Black knight has attacked the queen on D3. White sensed that his development is really great. White has knight on C3, queen on D3, bishop on A2 and he is castled. We can say that there are 4 developments and his king is safe. This position used to be a theoretical position and even some good players have played the move QD2. None other than Anatoly Karpov played the move QD2 here. This game example is taken from a Taiwanese game and in that game too the player played the move QD2. Here we will try to look at some analysis how white should try to grab the initiative. Generally the side who is ahead in development, he will try to create an attack and for that attack he will generally sacrifice some material so that the opponent wastes more move. But just the sacrifice in itself will not suffice. We will need some concrete weakness in the opponent's position which we want to create. So one of the most obvious move is Queen G3. In the next year, Jim Pluskett found the move QG3 in his game and he won the game. Let us see how white is trying to develop the initiative. After Queen G3, he is ready to give up the pawn NC2. Pawn is not a problem, but white is ready to sacrifice the rook on A1. How? After Queen G3, NC2, white goes BG5. And here we see if black is not trying to take the rook, his position will soon collapse. For example, if he goes for the move like Queen A5, then white just has rook C1 and his initiative is growing even further. Bishop controls the diagonal. The king cannot move, queen is developed, the rook is developed, knight will have to further waste moves and soon after white's movement of the knight on c3 we see that the c file will be open. Similar is the move bishop e7. When after bishop e7, queen e7, not only g7 is hanging, white again will have the move rook c1 and is clearly better. White of course saw the main variation and it was the main line of his analysis: Queen G3, Knight C2, Bishop G5, F6, and this is where black fell in for the tactical shot. That now he is getting the bishop or the rook, one of them he will get. And same way white is also ready to sack the rook because he identifies that after the move Bg5 F6, the E8 H5 diagonal has become weak. And white finds the strong moves one after the other. First bishop f4 allowing knight a1 and then the very strong move bh5 check. The idea is after the only move g6, bishop g6, hg, queen g6, ke7. This is the position what we call actually an initiative. The side who is active is calling the shots. He is forcing the opponent to comply according to his wishes. And it is a very short span of moves in which we will try to finish off the game. Let's play the moves and see now what happened in the game. After QG3, Knight C2, BG5, F6, Bishop F4, Knight takes A1, and this is how we generally snatch the initiative. We offer more material and the attack then plays by itself. Of course, some moves have to be found over there. Like here, white found a very strong move after bh5, g6, bg6, hg6, qg6 check, king e7. We can feel that the white's attack has developed nicely, but white has to find one strong move, that is e5. After which the game is about to collapse. There are multiple threats. One is ef6 checkmate on the spot. Second is queen f6 check, taking h8. White will recover all the given up material and the black king will be badly stuck. Black went d5, making space for the king on the d7 square. There came queen f6 check, kd7, queen h8. Now it looks as if black is still fine. He can take his knight from c2 away and he will still try to hold the position. King is right now in not that much danger because of the blocked position in the center. But after knight c2, white has the simple move qh7 check, be7, and he takes the knight with a simple double attack, and we can easily make out white is winning now. Not only development wise he is ahead, he is more active and he is already, we can see that 2 pawns up and in a winning position. I hope you will find the examples useful. Do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for your time.